But there are 4 parts to empathy. Does anybody want to know what they are? Good time to raise your hands. Okay, here's the first part. It's withholding judgment of the other person. It's withholding judgment. So if you're going to show empathy, you're going to withhold judgment of the other person. Secondly, you're going to take their perspective. So Barb, why don't you sit in that chair, if you would, and I'm going to demonstrate this. So if I'm sitting and Barb and I are talking, and I'm holding her heart, okay, and we want you to learn to do that, and Barb is sharing something, I may see it differently. How many of you agree I may see it differently? Okay, but what I need to do is I need to kind of come behind what Barb sees and see it from her perspective. Now, I may not agree with her perspective, it may not be my perspective, but I want to see it from her perspective. So if I'm seeing it from her perspective, and then number 2, if I'm withholding judgment and criticism of that, then I'm halfway there as far as developing empathy. Here's the third element of developing empathy, is that I identify the emotion that she is experiencing. And so when we have emotional availability, I'm trying to discern, what is it that you are feeling? And some of you say, well, you know what, that takes a lot of energy, and I wear out doing that, and I can't sustain that. But the fourth part, and this is where empathy distinguishes from sympathy, the fourth part is not only identifying the emotion she's experiencing, but connecting it to something that I have experienced emotionally. So it doesn't mean that we switch the topic from her to me. We call that the spotlight in marriage. So when the spotlight is on one person, that person's being focused on. It's not the spotlight that you use in interrogation, you guys, but the spotlight is there because that's the person of focus. So if I'm trying to take her perspective, I'm trying to withhold judgment, I'm trying to identify her emotion, it's like the spotlight is on her, but when she is saying, I'm feeling fear, I'm feeling sadness, I'm feeling rejection, I'm feeling devalued, I'm feeling misunderstood, I'm feeling neglected, whatever that is, when I can identify emotion within me that takes me down into my own experience, then I can connect to her. That's empathy. And so when I find my own emotion, now we don't switch the topic. Well, I know I felt that one time. Let me tell you about mine, because then she'll feel like the spotlight shifts over and she's no longer being listened to. Everybody with me? But when you identify, Barbara, I think I understand that fear. And I don't exactly have that fear, but I know when I have something that bothers me deeply, I know what that feels like, and that is hard. As soon as you say that, you connect in your marriage relationship. But you've got to keep back some emotional octane in the tank in order to connect to your spouse.